Yoo!
Ew! Hey there.
What are we doing?
We are on our way to Waterwise Botanicals to pull plants for a new job in North County in 4S Ranch on Tuesday. So we've made it to Waterwise Botanicals, and the first thing that I do when I come to the nursery is look for my big stuff on a job. Then I look for the filler stuff, but I need Petalanthus Bractius. This client in 4S Ranch has a water feature, and I want to put something behind it that's going to be tall enough to kind of anchor it. So they don't have any 15s, and oftentimes what I'll do if they don't is look at 24s, knowing that I can divide the plant up into pieces. So that's what I'm doing. There's a couple of good 24s over here that I'm circling, and I was just making a decision as to whether 2 would be enough. And I think that's probably the way I'll go. Oh my gosh, when you're at Waterwise Botanicals, be sure and check out the pond. Tom has got some giant catfish, and I don't even know what else. But wow, there are some big fish in there. He feeds them cheap cat food. If you're looking for a screening plant, Petalanthus Bractius is a good one. It's got kind of a bamboo look about it, but it doesn't run like bamboo. And if watered well, it leafs out and throws off pretty peach-colored flowers pretty much year-round. My challenge on this job too is we're working in backyard flower beds, and the client's got little kids, so she doesn't want anything pokey. I can't do anything with sap. So I've chosen this Bicarnia Recurvata or Ponytail palm as one of my thrillers. This plant obviously doesn't have any sharp edges, and it's visually very interesting, and it's going to give me some height. Wow. These Kalanchoe Bractius look really good. Look at that. Tempting. I'm getting 3. Check out Succulent Mountain. Dazzlerian longissimum. You might think it's similar to the Bicarnia recurvata we looked at, but it's not. It is different. It has a completely different growing habit. Nothing uplights like a Dazzlerian longissimum. Eventually in time it will grow on a trunk. It's just a really beautiful statuesque tough plant. I'm getting 3. Yeah, I'm always looking in this plant. I'm looking for ones with a really flowy top because I usually limb up the bottom leaves. Wow, look at those mammillarias. Spectacular. I wonder. Even the nursery brought out the umbrellas. The Echeveria Andromeda is another really good hybrid for hot places. Unlike, like the Sahara, but this one's a little rufflier and a little more showy than the Sahara. I'm not exactly sure if it pups as much, but it's a beautiful Echeveria for hotter climate. I'm going to get 36 of the Crassula undulata. Doesn't get any softer than that. Oh. The stumpy little Pilosoceras, aren't they so pretty? I'm going to get 24 5-gallon aloe rudicope. That is a very small, clumpy, well-behaved aloe. When you're at the nursery, be sure and take a gander at the display gardens, because this kind of gives you a sense of what these plants will do and what they can do. And case in point, Exhibit A. This is why we dig it out and cut it up and reset it every 3 years. And it's just not a Laura Eubanks installation without Mangave jaguar. This is such a workhorse. I adore this plant. This is a great combo with bromeliad in the shade, or they will also tolerate a lot of full sun too. Here's Petalanthus Bractius. Remember, I pulled a few of these in 24 gallons. This is its cousin, Petalanthus macrocarpa, and you can see clearly the difference. This is a much brighter colored flower with a different shape, but it grows more stick-like and less leaf-like. So as a general rule, I prefer this variety, the Bractius, over the macrocarpa, although the macrocarpa is neat for interest. Remember that super cute Bicarnia recurvata that I grabbed over there? Thought it would be nice in the flower bed? Well, here's its potential. But remember, succulents can always be moved, and if you plant this in a container, it will help to control its growth. Oh Lord. For me, of course, is the Portulacaria afra, and I usually always get the variegata. This is the regular green version here, and you know, they're very similar except one's green and one's variegated, obviously, but in this installation, because I'm a little limited, I think I'm going to get a combination of both. Look at the little bloom on the Portulacaria. Isn't that pretty? So if you're looking for an agave kind of plant like I am, but that doesn't have sharp edges, the Bicarnia Oasis is a really good choice. This is soft-skinned and variegated. So instead of, say, a Joe Hoke, Agave Desmediana Joe Hoke, I can get the Oasis. This has the potential to get 5 feet wide by as tall.
Great.
Can't see it anyway. Smiling with my eyes. Some plants have the potential to get large, but you can never buy them big. Like, for example, the cotyledon mint truffle. These are really, really nice 1-gallon plants. And one of the things that I do is I will take and group them in the, in my installations in groups of 3 like this. Gives me more of a 15-gallon look, more bang for my buck, problem solved. The Aloe striata is, I have kind of a love-hate relationship with this plant because when it does die back, it tends to be underneath these bottom leaves and you just can't get at them, so you got to dig the whole thing out. So my question is it worth it? And the answer is yes. So I am going to go ahead and get 6 of these Aloe striatas, and they do have a bunching habit, so this single plant will grow into a stand. Welcome to the Shade House. If you are looking for the Holy Grail, which is the Talavera Ball, here it is. I'm not going to be buying this one today, so come get it while it's hot. Wow, Dudleya Bretonii. I have never seen these here before. You know, this has been such a winter chicken dinner in my garden. I've had my Bretonii for over a decade. This is the Waterwise tropical garden. And look at it out here. This is zone 9B. And this stuff is out here in the full sun. These plants are not for sale, saving me now for better times later. Yeah, they're looking a little stressed, but the colors are just absolutely spectacular. Look at those Saharas in there. And see, here's a perfect example of microclimates and right plant in the right place. These Echeveria Saharas are in filtered sun on a slope, and they couldn't be happier about it. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Euphorbia millii. Isn't that something? The Tradescantia is pretty. Oh, I like that combo against the green of the bromeliad. See, these are Tom Jesch's Waterwise Botanicals landscape brahms, and they spread. So they're, like the Tradescantia, a great choice if you've got a hillside that's shady. Plant this combo. And look, more Saharas. Happy, happy, happy. These Pharaoh Cactus are so cool. Also called Fishhook Cactus. I'm headed for the Gollum Jade. This is such a great filler plant. I like to companion this in flower beds with Crassula Undulata, Argentea Sunset, and this Golem. Very nice trio. Grows at about the same rate. I'm going to do 36 of these 5 gallons. See, this is why I like to cut the tops off of things, the pretty top parts, and stick them back in the ground. What Waterwise has done here is hack off all of these plants, and now they're waiting for regeneration. And that regeneration from the trunks could take over a year or more. And who wants to look at that for that long? Not this girl. I'm going to get 36 of the Crassula Argentea Sunset. Well, this is a hoot. Our installation from a year ago last March. I have got to get in here and maintain it. I've done nothing. So it is really, really overgrown. It's still beautiful, but it's going to look a heck of a lot better when I get in here with my clippers and do some deadheading. This Portulacaria afrovariegata, look at that. I mean, that stand is like 5 feet across by 5 feet deep. I'm pretty sure there's rocks and other plants under there. This Mangave jaguar has bloomed out. It's kind of crowding the barrel. Yeah, there's a lot of deadheading. I need to refresh a little rock. Oh my gosh, this Agave perii is just spectacular. And look at the colorata up there. You can't even see it anymore. Yep. I need to get in here and move some stuff around. Oh my, the Senecio has run amok. But yeah, overall, super happy with it. Hate. No. Already got it. Okay. Oh boy. 24 of the 5-gallon Aloe Cameronii. Okay, I think I've done all the damage that I can do here. I'm going to have to rely on Oasis Water Efficient and all the colorful little Echeverias and Graptosedums and sedums and whatnots to flush out my installation and bring some color. But when you've got a client that's got a lot of little kids that she doesn't want to inhibit in the yard, it's limiting. I can't do anything pokey or poisonous. Go figure. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity. Happy shopping, everybody.